A pregnant woman clutched her stomach as a sharp, searing pain tore through her. Panic filled the hospital room as the doctors rushed to perform an ultrasound, their eyes glued to the monitor. But before they could make sense of the image, something inside her belly jolted with unnatural force. She let out a blood-curdling scream. The doctors froze, their hands trembling as they stared in horror. Never had they seen a fetus move with such power. Realizing the urgency, they decided to deliver the baby immediately. But there was a problem. She wasn't dilated enough. Then, before their eyes, her abdomen began to swell at an alarming rate, her skin stretching grotesquely as her agonized shrieks echoed through the room. Overwhelmed by the unbearable pain, she grabbed a nearby surgical knife, her wild eyes flashing with desperation. "Stay away," she screamed, brandishing the blade. The doctors pleaded with her to remain calm, but she was too frantic, too lost in her suffering. In a swift motion, a nurse lunged forward, pinning her down while another injected her with morphine. Slowly, her struggles weakened, and her grip on the knife loosened. But the nightmare was far from over. Her stomach continued to grow, bulging as if something monstrous were clawing its way out. Then, without warning, a thick, viscous liquid exploded from her belly, splattering across the nurse's face. She stumbled back, gasping in shock, as another doctor rushed to her aid. But their horror had only begun. The woman's stomach stretched to its limit, and then, with a sickening rip, a massive claw burst through her flesh. A monstrous crab, grotesquely large and dripping with fluids, emerged from her torn body. Its razor-sharp pincers clicked menacingly as it scuttled forward, its beady eyes locking onto its next victims. The doctors stood paralyzed, watching in sheer terror. The real nightmare had just begun.